Launching for the end zone. Forget being patient. Odunze. And Washington takes the lead. My goodness. What a 1-2 punch from Penix.
Backpedaling, and they got him with the person. Lost the football. Coughed the football up. It was knocked loose by Tupuola-Fetui.
Watch the ball away from his body. Now, he makes a lot of plays, but CTF is able to get his hand on the ball and knock that thing loose.
Joining us right now in studio, it is ZTF, Odunze. You guys, first of all, congratulations. This is amazing. You guys are going to be going to the Sugar Bowl. I'm sure you're very excited. We have some football questions. Before we get to it, what brought you here today?
Yeah, we came in today working with Montlick Futures and wanting to help out Treehouse with this event that they have, this call center event, and just, happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. I would just piggyback off that. The holiday season is coming up. Kids in the foster care system don't always have that support and love that they need during these holiday times. So being able to be here, help that out, and all made possible by Montlick Futures, the Donorship Collective over there helping out with UW, and they do a lot for us, and it's all made possible through them. So if you're listening to this, go to montlickfutures.com, go make a little donation, support them because they support us in this community.
Man, it means a lot that y'all are helping out. Y'all the hottest thing in the West right now. I'm all up on the West Coast, man. It's about UW football. Whether you support them or not, you respect what you guys are doing. Is it different for y'all now when you go out? Y'all got people following you? What's it like?
Big
Because your faces are everywhere now.
Yeah, there's a little bit more facial recognition out in public, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. We do our best, do pretty good to stay to ourselves and a little bit more homebody of a team. Yeah,
no, for sure. I mean, we've been having a bit off time after the Pac-12 championship, so we first started to realize it now. Like after we've had that success, finally be able to go out and have some fun. There's a little bit more recognition. But while we were in season, we weren't going out, so we didn't know. It was just in the facility. So going forward, I'm sure we'll experience that a little bit more. But shoot, nothing too crazy.
Has anyone ever thought you were someone else? Because that's happened to a couple of my friends where it's like someone thought he was Richard Sherman and he signed an autograph.
I know you're talking about, for sure.
He does not look like him, but it also reminds me of when you were walking up to Seahawks headquarters ahead of training camp.
Yeah. It was someone said, hey, good luck. They're like, I was trying to make the team. You see these grays in this beard, but you know what? Hey, I appreciate the love.
That's respect, right?
Yeah, it's love. I appreciate it.
Right? That's a compliment. That's a compliment and a half. Are you guys excited, nervous for the Sugar Bowl? How are we feeling right now?
I'm super excited. Yeah, I wouldn't say we're nervous at all. I think we're just, excited for the opportunity. Being able to go down to New Orleans, like a lot of, West Coast kids on the football team, and some that'll be closer to home going down to New Orleans. So just a great opportunity for us. I think we're completely excited, honestly.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I think probably a little bit anxious, but I'm just excited to get down there and play already. Obviously, this time off is good for us to get healthy and come out firing on all cylinders, but it'd be pretty great if we were playing this weekend too. I just we've been the past 3 months just football, every week having a new game, so it's hard to take a break and everything, but the coaches do good with our scheduling and keeping us locked in throughout this whole process.
Now, I missed the social media craze, right? When I was done playing, Twitter was just getting popping in 2010, right? We didn't really know what we were doing with Twitter. We throw stuff out there. There's dudes who got to erase so much stuff they used to throw back in 2010. You guys grew up in this era, right? You guys know how to navigate it a bit. How hard is it to stay away from social media when you're getting the praise that you guys deserve, right? But you still want to stay hungry and keep that chip on your shoulder. Is it tough to do that? Because I've never been in a situation where you just pick up your phone, you get a notification, and they're talking about you guys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, like you said, I don't have any old tweets that people are going to be digging up. I've been good on that side. So, for me, it's about honestly with the social media. I don't take any of the praise and I don't take any of the criticism, honestly, because I feel like once you give validity to either side, that's when you start depending on that. Whether you're taking those negative comments and disrupting your confidence, or you're taking all the good that are people saying about you and trying to boost your confidence off of that. When you're not doing so hot, those comments won't be there, So I try to not really put validity in any of that stuff. I just keep it as something that's fun to go on and watch NFL highlights and watch our highlights and keep it at that.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I don't I don't use social media for confidence in that way. You know, with the praise also comes the negative side of it. So, you know, the more they praise you, the more bad things they're going to have to say. So, I see it, obviously, you know, just opening our phones and, you know, whether it's even just UW tweeting about, you know, a good game that we played. But, yeah, like he said, I don't give it any validity. Sometimes I want to be Kevin Durant and, you know, just save everything. And there was a point.
Get a burner?
There was a no. See, if I got a burner, it'd be bad. No,
Zion is the best player I have ever seen.
If I had a burner for like it taking an hour to be like, oh, that's Zion. I'd be so bad at it. Yeah.
Just should be ZTF nominated for this.
No.
Speaking of being nominated, your guys' teammate Michael Penix nominated for the Heisman. Ended up going to Jaden. Michael was a close runner-up, though. He's had a phenomenal season. What did you guys make of having, I'm sure you've been asked a million times, him having the teammates' names and coaches' names inside of his jacket?
I don't know about Rome, but I was actually back home in Hawaii when that all happened. I had no idea. And I must have, I don't want to say it. I was like kind of.
Say it.
Yeah, it was kind of like a fangirl moment, I guess. Because like I literally like saved. I was like, oh, no way. And then I was like looking, and then I seen my name, and I saved every picture that I could see my name in. I was like, Mom, look, Mike had me in his suit. I
had Tupuola-Fetui.
I had no idea he was gonna do that, so it was cool to see.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he didn't tell any of us that he was gonna do that. I mean, it just speaks to his character. You know, on the biggest stage, he's you know, reminding the world about all his fans and people that are alongside him. But yeah, I would say I had a similar experience. I mean, I couldn't see my name. Mine must have been like on the back where his back was. You know, it was in there. I'm sure it must have been in there. Must have been in there. But
like there's just an OME somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I was searching for it for a minute, but yeah, it's crazy how we're brothers of Mike, but when he's on that stage, you can even have that moment of like, oh my gosh, like he did that. So it was a special moment.
It's kind of funny because I even was giving him like, oh, who you taking? You're gonna take the whole line and everything. I mean, but now look, he took the whole team. So yeah, it's
exactly.
cool.
Oh.
Well, I'll give y'all validity. Defensively, I think you guys answered the question because people thought that maybe Oregon was a tougher defense. Within 5 plays of watching that game, I knew it was something different. Like y'all were flying around making plays. Then offensively, you're the best receiver in the country. It's coming from a Coug. I only don't rock with y'all for a week. Other than that, it's all good. I know Marvin Harrison got it. Good for him. We don't hate on nobody. But defense did some things that people didn't expect you to do. And then offensively, the growth that you guys showed was amazing. I could imagine how confident you guys are on both sides of the ball towards the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, speaking on the defense's behalf, I mean, it's been so exciting to be able to watch them, you know, grow and gain even more confidence that they had last year, especially with people, you know, having so many doubts about them, you know, always showing the offense love. It was like, you know, internally we knew that we had a special defense as well. So, man, they've been so great for us this season in so many different moments. So, kudos to those guys. But
yeah, defensively, I mean, I think we made great strides throughout the season. Obviously, that how we started the championship game was huge. But I think what our team does well is we play complementary football. Sometimes, you know, one side of the ball is not clicking as well as they'd like to be, but I feel like we never had it where there was both sides weren't clicking. You know, it was if offense had a bad drive, then defense came and backed them up. If defense, you know, gave up 2-play touchdown drive, offense was like, all right, well, we can do that too. You know, anything you can do, we can do better. So, yeah, just having our teammates back throughout all of that, I think it's pretty helped us out. But we're trying to get back to where we were at the beginning of the season, where we were firing on all cylinders all the time.
Yeah.
So I think that's what this 3 weeks, the opportunity for us to heal up, get healthy, and you know, 3 weeks of working the same game plan, it's going to be pretty sweet.
You guys seem friendly. Like, you seem like you're friends, comfortable with each other. So I'm going to ask kind of like a sappy question. But it's always interesting to interview teammates together. What has the young man sitting next to you done this year, so for you, Zion, and Zion for you, Rome, that has just impressed you most?
You want me to go first?
yeah, you go first.
You want to hear your compliment first?
If you want me to go, I got something good.
No, I'm just kidding. No, the connection that Rome and Penix have, I mean, it's undeniable. You know, 2 of the top players just in college football alone, and you know, defensively, we know like what should be called, you know, in like situations and things like that. Whether it be, you know, we need 2 yards to seal the game or 1 yard on 4th down, and I think those two plays that Rome had. One, the end around that Mike ended up reading to him on that 4th down play, and then was it Oregon State where you had the back shoulder to seal it? Yeah, I mean, like, those are, first off, props to Grubb, but like, like I would never, one, like, call that myself, and then two, like, to execute is even harder. Like, I've been in a situation where I was like the plays drawn up for me and things like that, and it's hard to come through, even though you can know like everything's kind of. Yeah, so I just, I'm very impressed by this guy's demeanor, and in the hardest moments, like, I'm not on the field and I'm, angsty watching it. So.
Yeah, I mean, me and Zion have got to share, so many special moments together. As Huskies, we went on the Rome trip together, had a great time out there, and have so many special moments on the field as well. I think I just am so proud and so thankful to have him as my teammate, just with his growth, mindset off the field, on the field. He's been a playmaker since 2020, when there was no fans in the stadium and through the 4-8 season. So, he's been through so much adversity, even speaking off the field with the loss of his father, like, for him to continue to, strive and play through him and play for this team and continue to show out for this brotherhood, game in and game out, regardless of, all that's going on is nothing short of incredible. And it's almost hard to, maintain your emotions when talking about this guy's story and how special he's been. So he's a Husky legend and will forever be that.
So now you got Texas, and you guys are being doubted again. You got Booger McFarland saying, look, I don't know about these big boys down south. And I got to remind them, I go, well, they have one of the best offensive lines in the game. And what y'all do the best, Texas struggles at, and that's defending the pass, man. So, again, another opportunity to keep your chip on your shoulder. What are you seeing out of Texas?
Yeah, I exactly what you said. I think, another opportunity for us to go and prove people wrong, just like we have been all season, talking about the physicality and that aspect of it. But like you said, I think, one of their weaknesses is the pass game, just looking at some of the film and going through their things. So we're going to look at different ways to take advantage of that. But, we're going to take we're going to do whatever it takes to have success. And, I'm sure we'll dial up some runs and some good stuff, some good pass concepts to do that. But a solid team at the end of the day, they're in the college football playoffs for a reason. Have been playing good ball all year. So it's going to take a valiant effort.
Yeah, I haven't got the opportunity to take too much of an in-depth look at their offense. Having taken some personal time off, but what I see, just watching them on TV is a team that knows who they are and knows their identity. Even that Oklahoma game, they played Texas ball throughout the whole. Just they made one more play other than them. So, they're a quality team. I'm quite a fan of Quinn Ewers and his playing style, and having seen him last year as well. So. It'll be interesting. I think last year's tape is also kind of good for us to run off of too, because they didn't have a lot of their NFL guys play last year, so it's kind of almost the same team. Obviously not 100%, but it'd be good tape to start off with for sure.
Zion, Tupuola-Fetui, and Odunze are here not just helping us preview the Sugar Bowl, and we appreciate that, and talking about each other, which we appreciate, but giving back to the community. And so the auction to support Treehouse youth and kids in foster care statewide did end yesterday, but it's not too late to make a donation. Go to mynorthwest.com/holidaymagic to make a donation. Obviously, we all want to be involved all year long, but it is that time of the season and that time of the year where you start to think about how being grateful for what you have. And we are grateful not just to have you guys as a team, but to have you in here giving back. I mean, you could be kicking back, relaxing, and instead you're here volunteering and taking phone calls for these kids, hanging with me and Bump, and we appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys for having us, for sure.